I'm a loser, huh? Now, we don't talk a lot about space and sci-fi games on this channel, but if CGE comes knocking, you take the call. That's because I love you so much. Yes, I do. So I met with CGE. They gave me SETI to try out, and I'm finally ready to talk about it. SETI, or the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, is an action selection game where you're going to be sending out probes to the farthest reaches of the galaxy looking for traces of alien life. Every action that you take is in service of sending your probe to potentially orbit a planet, land on it, discover a new technology, launch a new space project, or even help you get closer to discovering an actual new alien race. And once you collect enough of these traces of life, either by landing on planets, sending out signals to distant star systems, and analyzing the data that you collect, well, you're actually going to unlock a secret alien species that is going to add new layers of rules and mechanics to the game. Over 5 rounds, you'll continue this cycle, potentially playing down some cards that represent real-world space projects that are being worked on or have been worked on in the past. And once you get to the end, you will count up your total score that you've collected from all of your space exploration, and whoever has the most points wins. SETI is great. It's getting an 8.5 out of 10 for me. CGE is in full form here and doing what they do best, creating a kind of resource management action selection system that just feels so tight and constraining and all-consuming. And really, that is exactly what I'm hoping for when I sit down to play one of their games. After collecting your income at the start of each round in the form of credits or energy that you'll use to fuel your other actions, there really isn't a chance to get a ton of additional resources turn to turn. And that just makes everything, again, so tight, and it really forces you to have a game plan going in, stick to it, and make sure you're really allocating those resources accordingly so that you can stretch out each individual turn, very much like a game similar to Ruins of Arnak. Also, a big shout out to the cards themselves. Again, beautiful art on all of them. They are multi-use and multi-purpose more often than not. You can play them for your effect, and oftentimes you will also leave those cards out because they will give you little side quests or missions that, if you fulfill them, will give you additional benefits throughout the round. And the alien species you get to discover along the way are just the cherry on top of the sundae here. You have 6 in the box, and you always play with 2 of them, but you never know what ones you're playing with until you actually discover them. So there's no planning ahead for what additional rules or kind of turns and mechanics are going to become incorporated into the game. You just know that something's coming and you better be prepared for it. So this game's gotten hype, and in my opinion, having played it multiple times now, it is well deserving of it. And who knows, maybe it's going to even get me more into space games going forward.